Yo, what's up boys, we're back in Oblivion Remastered. This is a guide for the quest of the Forlorn Watchman. You can start this quest at any point in the game, just head over to Breville, I'm going to show you where to grab it and just give you a few little tips on how to get it started because my game was a little bit buggy. Okay, so you can see there I've just gone into the inn, or the pub, whatever you want to call it. Speak to this guy behind the bar, Gil Gondarin, and he will give you the quest and it'll give you a marker, so head over to the marker. I'm just going to skip there now, and you're going to need to wait until exactly 8 PM, so 8 in the evening. Usually with quests like this you can kind of wait a little bit over. The ghost didn't trigger in my gameplay when I did that. I had to wait until just before 8 o'clock and actually be stood waiting for 8 o'clock to tick over, if that makes any sense. And then sure enough, at 8 on the dot the ghost spawns. So this is the part where it gets a little buggy. You're just going to follow him at walking pace. He doesn't actually walk that far unless you come across the bug like I did, where he kind of got stuck between a rock and a tree. I've not done this quest for quite a few years. I have done it before, but it was at least 10 years ago, so wasn't quite sure what was going on. I didn't know if I'd missed something, but just follow him and hopefully in your gameplay you won't get stuck. You can see I'm just pulling up the wait timer there so I can just confirm kind of roughly what time it is in game. So like I said, 8 o'clock is when he spawns, and you have to be waiting for him to spawn. So I'll come back to you when he gets stuck. So you can see here he's kind of just stopped between this rock and tree. I didn't know what to do at this point. I thought it was part of the quest, but it's definitely not. He might not get stuck in your game. He might not get stuck at this exact spot. But the way to fix it is to just give him a push, quite literally. Even though he's a ghost, you can nudge him. So you'll see me kind of cut to where I figured it out and just walk behind him and literally push him out of the way. If you're unlucky enough to get him stuck in a more annoying place, this may not work, but like I've mentioned, hopefully in your game he doesn't get stuck at all, but this is just what I encountered and that's how I fixed it. So hopefully with those little bits of information your game goes completely smoothly and we can carry on. So I'm just going to keep on following him. It's not too much further now and I'll pick up commentary when we get to the next part.
I was once the man known as Grantham Blakely. Look for me in the mouth.
Alright, so once he finally gets to where he wants to go, he'll turn around and talk to you, so make sure you do stay close to him to trigger this. And basically you just want to fast travel back to Breville and go back into the bar or the inn where you got the quest from. So it's the exact same place where we started the video. travel there, go through the door that I went through, talk to the guy behind the bar, and he will update your map again, basically giving you the location that the ghost was trying to explain to you in the bit just before. So once again, we're going to cut straight to where that is now. Okay, so once you've exited Breville and, you know, gone follow your marker like you would on any other quest, you'll come across this pirate ship. The door to it is actually this break in the side of the ship. If you didn't know, there is some doors on top of the ship, so maybe someone got confused by that, I don't know, but that is how you enter. It's the only way you can enter the ship. And you basically just want to kill this ghost. You'll get a little quest update, and on this first floor, just in the bedroom, you'll have to just read a diary on the bedside table. So you'll see me grab that now. So this is on the floor that you enter the ship, and there's the diary just there. Once you've got this, you're just going to want to fight your way to the bottom of the ship. I believe there's maybe 2 floors below this, I'm not sure. It's not too long, you can kind of just run through this. So I'll leave the gameplay in and I'll catch you at the bottom of the ship, and then we'll wrap the quest up with the last little bit. Okay, so here we are with the final enemy. He is named, and he's a little bit tougher than the other ones in the ship. Shouldn't give you too much trouble. I am playing on an easier difficulty just to keep these quests kind of streamlined, the guides for them, I mean. There's no point in watching me fight hard enemies for 10 minutes when I can just run through and show you what you need to do. I have played this game before, got all the achievements on the Xbox, so I'm just playing this for guide making reasons and for fun, really. Anyway, you just want to pick up the key off the enemy and free the skeleton from the mast or the pillar in the ship. The ghost will spawn back in. It'll kind of wrap up the story. Before you leave this area, there is a scroll on the floor behind him. The ghost does say this, but just to confirm, you will need that to finish the quest. Basically just going to grab that and head out of the ship. I will leave the rest of the ship in. I basically just run back up to where we came from. You may have some trouble exiting the ship as it's not a normal doorway. So if you're stuck on how to get out, I've left the gameplay in for that reason. If not, just kind of follow your quest marker, and from here you're done. So there's no need for me to comment through the rest of the video. I will leave you to it at this point. Just follow your marker, and as I said, if you're stuck on how to get out of the ship, just carry on watching and you'll see me exit. But other than that, with all that being said, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the video. Drop me a like if the guide helped. Subscribe for more achievement guides. I'm doing every achievement in Oblivion, and I'm doing a guide on pretty much any and all side quests. The more difficult ones, all of them. Maybe not every single little quest, but I'm doing a lot of side quest guides. So if you're interested and you mopping the game up like I am, check out the channel. But as always, I'll see you in the next one. bye.